So over the past couple of months, there's been this trend of getting AI art robots to do various things, make funny pictures, memes, and that kind of stuff. So of course, a couple of months later is when I get around to making the video. But today we're going to have a look and see what one of these AI robots thinks about Finland. Of course, because really anyone that lives in Finland, that's all we really care about. Okay, so if you're not familiar with these AI robots, let me just quickly show you. So the one I've been using is called Midjourney, and I think I actually had to apply for some kind of access to this. Anyway, it got granted a month or two ago. And this Midjourney AI robot uses Discord. So all I have to do to get this AI to make me some pictures is write /imagine and then write whatever it is that I want this robot to create for me. And it can be literally anything. Let's think of something really random. Squirrel in a space suit eating a chocolate bar, for example. You send it and then the robot works on it for a little while. And here we can see it working on 4 different images of a squirrel in the spacesuit eating a chocolate bar. I'm not sure exactly how that would work. So, you know, this robot's got his work cut out. Okay, we're at 55% and already I'm definitely starting to see the shape of a squirrel. It's pretty good. They're a little bit special, but I quite like this one. His cheeks kind of look like he's eating and it's definitely a spacesuit. And then you can choose to either upscale one of the images or get variations on one of the images. So let's go with variations on number 3. And there it's made of variations. I quite like that. So now I'm going to upscale number 4. The only problem with this is that you do have to wait a little while. And there we have it. There is our full upscaled version of squirrel in spacesuit eating chocolate bar. Available now as an NFT, just 10,000 euros, and it is yours. I also accept trades, so in the comments, let me know what you want to trade for this one-of-a-kind NFT that you absolutely couldn't just screenshot. That is a little rundown of what these AI robots do. So let's find out exactly what this guy thinks about Finland. So just to put a face to this robot, I did ask it to do a self-portrait of yourself. And this is what it came up with. Definitely think I've seen this in my nightmares once or twice. I also feel like we need a name for this robot rather than just saying AI robot all the time. Raine, Timo. I like Timo. It definitely could be a Timo, yeah, for sure. So I've actually made these pictures that I'm going to show you now already, just because the rendering takes so long. So the first image that I asked Timo to make was a Finnish cottage in the forest during sunset with a man chopping wood outside. I know, how innocent and sweet. And this is the image. This is the one that we got. I thought it was actually really good. I don't know about the thatched roof. I'm not sure if you see that so much, but I like all the forest around it. And there's the guy. It's a shape of someone. I feel like they're bending over. But yeah, I thought that was really nice. I quite like that. Available NFT 5,000. Half price. Here was another alternative. I thought this was really nice too. Then I asked it to do a cat riding a surfboard on a mountain. Of course. That was on the 2nd of June, my cat on a surfboard, and then 14 days later, so 2 full weeks, I went back and I asked for it to, oh sorry, not it, Timo, he has a name. I asked for him to make Finland in the winter. Really simple, I thought that could be. And this is what we got. We got 4 images here. I wasn't particularly psyched with any of them, but you know, it's a scenery in the winter. So, I mean, I guess that was quite easy. I didn't give them so many specifics, so fair enough. Then I asked for a Finnish cottage being eaten by a cat. I don't know. You're kind of getting an insight into my brain here. Finnish scenery. Now have a cat eat a house. Now this one I was impressed with. I asked for a photorealistic Finnish cottage in the forest. I was happy with the first 2, but you know, I really wanted to just get it just right. And these were the 4 that he came up with. I thought they were pretty good. But here's my upscaled version of that. I thought that was really nice. I think he was trying to get wood for the walls and just generally a wood feeling. And I don't know what this is. Maybe it could be a little wood storage or something for the winter. Now I know what you're thinking, Dave, you're doing a lot of Finnish cottages. Let's move on. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what I thought too. Then I asked Timo to make a Finnish folklore demon following someone through the woods. Again, this is a really good insight into my brain. And this is what he came up with. Here is the upscaled version. I thought it was pretty cool, pretty dark, pretty mysterious. And then we take a trip from demons to Helsinki Cathedral in fantasy style. And I thought, wow, that is actually like poster worthy, I would say. I especially thought that one was nice and also this one, and I decided to upscale this one. Here's our NFT. And now actually I want to compare the two, the picture we've got and also the real Helsinki Cathedral, and see how accurate it is. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3 towers. He's added a couple of extra kind of towers there, but that's okay, you know, artistic license. Anyway, I thought Timo did a good job on this one. And then I thought I would get Timo to make something based on a question that I always get asked. Whenever I ask for questions for a Q&A or something, I always get asked this, and that is to tell what the absolute and undeniable best thing about Finland is. Timo got a bit confused by this. I'm not exactly sure what this one is, but maybe it was a combination of things. I did ask for one thing, but you know, he's saying, you know, the Finnish flag, you know, patriotism in Finland, nature and stuff. I don't know. I couldn't figure it out. And actually, when you look closely at the other three, they are more or less the same and depicting the same thing. And here you can see the ice is breaking up. Here also, and a little bit here. And there's a little bit of snow on the trees here. So I think this is springtime in Finland. And that's what Timo likes most about Finland. Where did we go to next? Oh yeah. I asked Timo to make a Finnish superhero wearing a blue and white superhero suit. Oops. But despite my typo, he seemed to understand. I like how this superhero has a little bit of a tummy. You know, it's not your typical like Marvel superhero ripped six-pack, you know, big muscles. He's your everyday guy, you know, probably a hard-working dad or something who enjoys a beer now and again. And then I upscaled one of them, and this is what we got. I thought it was pretty cool. I'm not exactly sure where his arms are, but you know, maybe it's a bit of a what's that superhero? Is it Daredevil, who is actually blind but is actually super badass? So you know, why not? So there's Finn Man, I guess. I asked Timo to make a Finnish person who has been drinking Koskenkorva vodka, and here he is, ladies and gentlemen. I thought this was just so great. Kind of looks like an old guy that's just gone to a Finnish hockey game or something. It's definitely been on the Kossu, and yeah, it's just loving life. I thought that one was particularly good. Timo nailed that one. And then I took a little break, it would seem. A few days later, I decided to jump back into it, and this is where my head was at that time. I decided I wanted him to draw me laying on a beach. But you'd be happy to know that Timo thinks that I look like a thumb with clothes. Cheers, Timo. I guess if you ask the question, you shouldn't be scared of the answer. And with the success of the drunk Finnish man, the Koskenkorva man, I decided to ask him to show me a typical Finnish man. And here's what he came up with. And I thought, pretty accurate. I mean, I'm pretty sure I know 4 men who look exactly like this. And then I asked for variations on number 4, and then we upscaled, and I mean, right? Pretty good. I really love the frosted beard. I think that's cool. But just the sadness in his eyes. It kind of tells a story. Then I wanted to get some insight from Timo about kuusipala. And this is what he came up with. About as confusing as, you know, kuusipala is, which of course can mean several things. It's interesting, he's definitely got the colors for fire. I don't see any spruces on fire, but there's definitely some trees. If I'm being really generous, you know, I guess it was a good effort. But then I got thinking about Finnish culture, and I wanted to see a man in the sauna drinking a beer. And here's what he came up with. 4 haunting but individually majestic pictures. I like how this guy's got seemingly two beers in the sauna. I thought they were all pretty good. I like them a lot. Then I wanted to see a dog in a spacesuit. I don't know what it is, my fascination of seeing animals in spacesuits, but enjoy. Then I realized we'd seen a typical Finnish man. Let's see what Timo thinks a typical Finnish woman looks like. And here we are. I'm so sorry. There's definitely some facial hair involved and a unibrow. I asked him to upscale this one. Yeah, it looked, apart from this in the middle of her eyes, I thought it looked pretty realistic. He's definitely got the face shape. I feel like a lot of Finns have that kind of face shape with high cheekbones. I forgot about this one. I wanted to see a Finnish Jonne drinking an energy drink. This one is kind of snorting the energy drink. I feel like I've seen that happen. Oh, this one looks like it is too. Or is he just enjoying the smell of his Euro shopper? And then I think I'd had enough, and I was thinking to myself, Perkele. And then I was like, aha, Perkele, the god of thunder. I want to see that. And here we go. 4 individually awesome images, if you ask me, of Perkele, the god of thunder. And right now we are going to upscale. I think this one's cool. It kind of looks like Thor, like in the movies. Here is the upscaled version, and I think that is awesome. It even looks like a Finnish dude. Wow. So next time you stub your toe and you shout Perkele, just know it's this guy's name you are using. So if you don't want to make a bid for my NFT, in the comments you can let me know if you want to see any more of Timo and his work. You can actually leave a suggestion for something that we can ask him in the comments. And yeah, maybe there'll be a part 2 of this video, because this was a lot of fun for me to make. But yeah, that is about it for today, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Leave a like if you did enjoy it. That would let me know that you want to see part 2. If you're new around here, you can subscribe, and that way you won't miss part 2 if and when I make it. I also do a bunch of other fun videos over here, so definitely worth being subscribed. So yeah, I appreciate you spending your time here watching my video. Yeah, that's about it. I'll see you guys in the next video. So yeah.